Welcome to the Box Hill Institute's VETDSS Automotive Information Session. My name is Mark Egan. I'm your presenter for this presentation. A little bit different from previous years where we've actually had everybody come in. This time we've got a presentation in the form of some PowerPoints and a small video for you to watch. So let's start by having a look at what the automotive program is all about. So why choose automotive? Well, what we're offering is the opportunity for the student to gain some knowledge about the automotive industry. The automotive industry is going through some very big change of late, and a lot of that is due to the input of hybrid vehicles and fuel cell vehicles, but we still don't forget the basics of what we drive every day. The Fords, the Holdens, not that they're manufactured here anymore, but they're still around. But we also look at the Toyotas, the Hyundais, the Kias, all of those other vehicles, Hondas, to be one outstanding product that we've been fortunate enough to receive a very substantial donation from just recently. So that adds to our training fleet of vehicles. We also want you to gain some basic knowledge of the vehicle systems. So we start having a look at some of the electrical systems on the vehicles, the brake systems, and the technology that's involved with the engine management systems as well. One of the nice things about this is that it gives you the opportunity to potentially enter an apprenticeship in the automotive world. And in order for you to be able to gain all this knowledge, we've got a group of fantastic trainers that are really passionate about the trade and are more than willing to help pass their knowledge on to your son or daughter and help them through their journey into the automotive world. The industry and pathway opportunities that are available, well, future studies may mean that you're able to join the Certificate 3 in Light Vehicle Mechanical Technology. So effectively the VETDSS program is a Cert 2. So the Cert 3 is all about the apprenticeship. The apprenticeship itself is 4 years. 3 of those years are coming on block release or day release schooling. It will then mean that you'll have a transportable qualification. In order to be an apprentice, you need to be employed. So you can be employed through a group training organisation or GTO, or you can go directly to an employer. So this might mean you end up working in a small private workshop, or you might end up working at a larger dealership. It's up to you to make that call. We will be there to support you along the way in your learning, but it means that at the end of your 3 years of schooling, you will be suitably provided the information you need and suitably equipped to go into the automotive world and build on your knowledge going forward. These are all very valuable traits to work towards. It's a goal. One of the things about our facilities at Box Hill is that we've got a very large, well-equipped workshop. As I mentioned before, Honda has just given us some vehicles on their donation program that enables us to let our apprentices experience modern vehicles. We also have some of the older ones there as well because they have unique areas that we want the students to actually learn about, and it helps them build their knowledge as they go forward during their apprenticeship, if they are fortunate enough to gain one. Our workshop is broken down into a number of areas. We have a servicing area, which is where the hoist is, and we do our basic servicing there where people are draining oil, checking brakes, checking lights, doing all those sorts of things. The other areas in the workshop include the engines, transmission area, the steering and suspension area. And these are all areas that are learnt about during the apprenticeship as well. We only touch on servicing and brakes during the initial VETDSS program. It is an inspect and service type area that we're going into. We don't start pulling things all to pieces, but we certainly help them get a bit of an understanding of what is involved in an automotive workplace. We have some expectations of you. We expect that you will be in attendance every Wednesday afternoon from 1:30 till 5:30. We expect you to bring your own PPE, your personal protective equipment, which consists of long pants, industrial quality, your long sleeve industrial quality work shirt. It does not have to be of the fluoro colour. It can be black, it can be blue, but it must have long pants, long sleeves, and be of an industrial quality. Steel cap work boots are also required, along with safety glasses or overglasses. So these are the items that are a must in the automotive world. And the reason they're in that way is because of the amount of debris that you may be exposed to. We want to protect your eyes all the time, and we want to protect your clothes during that time as well. Sometimes splashes and spills do happen, and we don't want your good clothes getting damaged in any way. When we go through and cover off the competencies, what we can see is we cover a number of competencies in the first year, and we cover another number of competencies in the second year. The first year competencies are made up of the introduction to the industry itself through safety, tools and equipment, and environment, to just name a few. And then we go through some other units. We look at servicing vehicle opportunities or operations. We then also have a look at some of the electrical systems and components of a motor vehicle. And then we might look at some of the mechanical systems of the vehicle itself. During your second year, you go into a little bit more depth with the electrical side of things. You operate electrical test equipment. You learn how to solder and track wiring and learn how to trace wiring through wiring diagrams. You also get a basic understanding of using a multimeter. You get the opportunity to dismantle a single cylinder engine and a multi-cylinder engine as well. Both these are valuable for you in getting an understanding of the mechanics of the automotive world. This is all integrated with the VCE and VCAL. There is a contribution of about 10% goes to your ATAR, and the VCAL contribution means 90 nominal hours of training is required for one VCAL unit. If you want further information on anything that we've touched on during this program, please contact the Box Hill website, drop us an email, make phone contact, check out Facebook or Instagram. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. If you have any further questions, please make contact and ask those questions. It is important and may help your progressive understanding of the automotive world by asking that question. Let's have a look at that video that's going to show you a little bit more about what is actually in the workshop. Thank you.